For my mom, this is the aging Bible. Literally, she walked around with this composition for many years, writing down the do's and don'ts that she of aging. This is my mom, Ana V.
Hi, Anna.
Okay, Mama, we did like 8 points, but this notebook, which in a future episode we'll tell you the secrets of this notebook, we kind of condensed the most important. You are 81 now?
82.
82 now, and I think so far so good. You've been a pretty good elderly person.
Mm-hmm.
What has surprised you the most about aging?
I don't feel 82, and I still want to do things I wanted to do 20 years ago. I'm still interested in life.
Wait till you hear one of her points, because it's really interesting what she just said, because it's kind of different from one of her points. Tip number 1, keep it clean. You talk a lot about quality of life. What do you mean with keep it clean?
Well, you lose sight. You can't see the stains, the spots on your clothing. Your makeup is not perfect. You have to accept that, and you have to ask, is this clean enough for me to wear? How does my makeup look? Do you think I need to comb my hair? Don't feel less because you need help. You have to ask for help if you want to still look like you care.
Another thing you say is don't let go of yourself and don't let the furniture in your home age with you.
Oh yes, you know about that because you've been out with me shopping for materials.
New fabric, she's constantly redecorating.
I'm refurbishing the family room right now, and people ask why. Just use it up and that's it. No, why do I have to live with old things and broken things? No, I owe it to myself. I never lived that way, thank God, and I shouldn't end up that way either. And as long as I can do it, as long as I can afford it, I do it.
The other one is keep yourself connected.
Oh yes. That is very important. I learned that from my mother because she never kept herself connected. She was a scientist, much into her genetics and evolution. And when she couldn't read small letters anymore, and she couldn't keep up with what was going on in the genetics world, she was very depressed. If I can't read small print, I can read medium print or big print. And if I can't read much at all, well, I'll play bingo or I'll play cards. They have big numbers. And if there's a new song, and if there's a new show, and new words, at this age, when you stop going out and mingling a lot with other people, and you find out that there's a vocabulary out there that you missed. So I was hearing the person that helps me here use a couple of words. And I said, where did you learn that? They do show it in that show Raymond and His Friends, which is
a local TV show.
Local TV show. So I started watching Raymond and His Friends.
They watch SNL, they watch Colbert, they watch Seth Meyers, and they're always, you guys are pretty informed.
You have to be, because otherwise you're left out. You see those parties or family parties that the older one is sitting in a corner not saying a word and nobody paying attention. Well, that's it, because they say something, then you go, and who's he? And what is he doing? No,
it ages you pretty quickly.
Yeah, you have to be up with it.
A lot of the things in this notebook are instructions to us, and that's our next tip. Don't let me go toothless. Ma, what's your thing with the teeth?
It's terrible.
No.
I've hated that all my life. My family has always made efforts, and my grandmother and grandfather and aunts and mother and my father, they had their entire set of teeth. I still go to the dentist. Oh yes.
All right, hand the keys over is the next tip. I thought was gonna be impossible for her, porque esta le gusta correr. She is a fast driver. At an age we shouldn't disclose, she almost got her license suspended for speeding.
Yeah. I was stopped 3 times, and the third time they told me that I was have to go to a little school.
How old were you?
Oh, the last time I was 70.
Yeah, I like that. But when the doctor said it's better if you hand over the car keys, you were cool with it.
Well, yes, I had written myself a little note saying that when I was told that I couldn't drive anymore, to hand over the car keys and not complain. My mother never complained. If they're telling me it's because of my well-being,
Yeah.
it's not because of they want me to do it on purpose.
This next tip, this is why I said at the beginning that you were saying that you want to do things that you did 20 years ago. But one important tip for you is accept that you are aging.
Honestly,
That has to be hard then.
it's very hard, very, very hard when you want to get up a step ladder and
Grab something.
grab something from the second shelf of a closet and you're told don't do it, you're going to fall. Well, it's true. Don't do it because you're going to fall. Because your balance is not the same and your bones are not the same. And if you fall and you break something, it takes twice as much to heal. And that you're going to cause all these problems for yourself and for your family. So you have to learn to say, I can do it, but I shouldn't do it.
I like this tip because it involves us. Make it easy for your kids.
Honestly, I was involved in the care of 5 older people in my family. So I know what it means to be kind to your children, to your kids. When they come in to check on you, don't start complaining. Don't start saying that you don't have this food, nobody will bring you food. Don't do that. You know you're getting your food. Don't complain that way. Don't have bad news. Don't have the list of everybody that's dying. Don't say that now you people are having a lot of fun and here I'm stuck in here and you never think of picking me up. Stop complaining. I don't mean for you to keep everything to yourself. But not every time that my son or my daughter walks in the door, I can say, oh, how wonderful you came here because I just needed you to go to the supermarket and buy all this. No. Be organized. Don't make them go 3 times to the supermarket. Have a list. If you need to go to the laundry, have everything together if they're going to take you. Simplify things for your children. And thank you, and I'm so well, and if they don't come over in the weekend, so what? They're not your age. You never went over every weekend to see your mother.
Maybe you did. You did. You went every Sunday. But life is different and life is moving really fast and people are really busy and so far
It's true.
So far you're doing really good.
Yeah, I'm doing on my, your father and I spend the whole weekend here, and if our son and his wife can't come over, they just can't come over. They work all week, and they have things to do in the weekend.
All right, for those of you watching us, what would be your tips? If you are caregiving, if you're taking care of elderly parents, what is it that you wish they would do differently? And if you are that elderly parent, then tell us what has made aging a little more tolerable, a little better? Because like my dad says, aging, getting old is not for wimps. Gracias, Mom.